I think the timer needs to be set first. Let's see where we left. I love how Twitch is suggesting me to watch my own broadcast. Because I'm just looking at my old VOD, it's saying, you are watching a past broadcast. Revenge 2 is streaming live! Exclamation mark. Watch now. Oh really? You don't say. I'm not sure who this guy is, but maybe I should watch him. Hey Zerp. What's going on? Well, I kinda find it hard to believe. True health. Maybe it's just being a wise ass. Wouldn't be surprised. Let's adjust something with the secondary webcam. Let's see. What do you guys want to see? What do you want to see? I can just leave it here, but it'll kind of boring. That better? That better? Does it work for you? That's too bright, I guess. Okay, it looks like it depends. Like that. So let's start again. Alright. So, last time I had the problem where I didn't really understand how this game worked. I don't like music more than I like sound effects. So in this game, there's no time limit, except on the last level. Now, the game gives zero indication of what the last level will be like until you finally reach the actual level, at which point it's too late to do anything about it. So, in the earlier levels, you find cases like this. And for me personally, it kind of looked like they were just for points. But turns out that's not the case. You need those. You need those cases. So every case gives you some amount of time, extra time on the last level. I don't know how much exactly. But yeah, you need them. No matter what, you need them. And last time I kinda just skipped all of them. Well, not all of them, but most of them. Because I thought they were just for points. I think it's bullshit that the game would do that. Right? Like, I mean, it's one thing when the game is designed so that you will need to collect stuff so that you can just pass the final level, but it's whole another bullshit story when the game doesn't even explain it until it's too late. That's just fucking bullshit. I'm gonna have to deduct at least 3 points just due to that fact. I mean, sure, they can only do it once because, alright, now I know how it works. But still, like, why would they do that? Why would they do that? Like, just to fuck with the player? I don't get it. They don't have the 007 theme through the whole game. Well, I mean, this song is basically the 007 theme. I mean, it's an arranged one, but basically it is the song. Oh fuck. It is the same song. I don't think it'll change ever, but in this game you can only choose between music or sound effects. Pick one. Can't have both. And here I'm choosing music, because why not? I wonder how much cases are worth if they reset when you die. If they reset when I die, then this will be whole another story. I imagine they won't, because I remember seeing some arbitrary number like 50, like 20 something. I think it was 59 seconds, and I sure as hell didn't collect 20 something chests on the level before the last one. Is this some specific movie theme? I don't know. I'm not a huge James Bond fan, to be honest. I don't have anything against James Bond, but I wouldn't know. Maybe somebody else knows better. Okay. Maximum limit of 99, so 99 seconds is the maximum time. That's what you mean? Or 99 cases? I bet you mean seconds. You're talking about the time. "99 seconds, yeah, sure. Sure. Yeah, I had 59 seconds previously, and I'll say it wasn't that far. I mean, I almost made it if I had known what I had to do. I think if I had enough practice, I would be able to beat the level in 59 seconds. It's extremely tight, but I'll say it's doable. So if I get 99 seconds, it should be a breeze. I hope shooting the cases is the same as collecting them, because you at least get the points, which I would assume means you got it. And I wasn't even paying attention last time, and I got 59 seconds, so I imagine I should be alright this time around. One Q cases once again. Yeah, but you also get extra time whenever you save hostages in this game. Not all levels feature hostages, but those that do have like 3 or 4 hostages in them, such as these guys. Controller is just dirty. I think it's my hands. My hands. Oh yeah, Hells, sorry. I completely betrayed your trust. I went ahead and started the cleaning / restoration process on my Amiga this morning because I was bored by myself off stream. Sorry. No Amiga restoration stream, looks like. Well, I think I need to do that. At least that's what the game is telling me. It could be lying. I wouldn't be surprised if the game is just lying, and you can just skip all of them. But I mean, how can you know? I mean, I could try and see what happens, but I imagine you need to do that. I mean, if you can't trust what the game is telling you, then what can you trust in life? You don't get to fight the bosses on easy? What bosses? Really? Are bosses in this game? Are bosses in this game? I mean, alright. So if you choose too low a difficulty, you don't get to see all the content. It's one of those games, huh? Whatever. I'm not gonna turn up the gears to medium just to be able to fight bosses. They're probably bullshit bosses anyway. I mean, I could play this game casually later. At the end of my challenge or something. If people are really interested in seeing what the bosses look like, but... You know, I'm just trying to find the easiest way out. Any percent is where you can play the game on easy, so... Yeah. I'd say technically any percent is where you're also allowed to use in-game cheat codes. You can use all the tricks available in your arsenal. Including cheats, including difficulty options, whatever. What kind of boss was Oddjob? I don't remember Oddjob anymore. I only remember Chores. Little Asian guy with killer hat. Alright. That does ring some bell, but... Health. I know. I'm not that stupid. I mean, I'm stupid, but I'm not that stupid. I think I saw a no signal, briefly, from the corner of my eye. Just briefly though. Did you guys see it? I think there was a no signal. There was a no signal. It was much... Oh, fuck me. I got confused with the amount of buttons I have. I have 2 buttons and I didn't know which one to press. No signal again. Okay, now it starts doing it. I wonder what the fuck is causing that. So it's not the HDMI cable. It's not the HDMI cable. It's something else. Something else. But what? What could it be? Maybe it's... Oh. Oh, it's just doing it all the time, huh? ESSC maybe? No, I find that hard to believe as well. Since... Since Indy, he did test this, and he didn't say anything like this. SMS having this odd sync. I'm gonna be suspecting, the next one I'm suspecting is the RGB cable. Or, there's a slight chance it's just the fact that I'm playing this game on 50 Hz. I mean, this is a PAL game, so maybe it doesn't happen on NDSC games. That's a bit of a stretch, but... yeah. Yeah, I mean... Alright, so now I do know it's not the HDMI cable, so there's that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry everybody for these technical issues, but it's just a matter of life that when you start dealing with real hardware, you are bound to be running into technical issues at some point. It's unavoidable, because these games were not meant to be streamed or meant to be captured, or, you know, these consoles were just not built with that thought in mind. So you have to have everything working in tandem with everything, and it's really hard to find a combination of everything that works. So I do apologize. You can run SMS games on PC! Wow! Who would have known? I mean, German people, the things they invent, things they come up with. They are super talented people, I hear. Where did that barrel even come from? I mean, there's nothing here. Now it's real though, where would you jam in the card? In the floppy drive? I mean, everybody's got a floppy drive, right? Everybody's got a floppy drive. Nice! 3 extra lives, don't mind if I do. Commander James Bond. I wonder if those are actually extra lives or more like hit points. I think they're more like hit points. think it's a little stupid you have to choose between sound effects or music. Like, okay, yeah. So I do understand this game was an Amiga port, and yeah, some Amiga games do that, but no. That's just fucking lazy. Like, if you're going to do a port, then do it properly. And also, to be fair, there's no real justification, even on Amiga, programming the game that way, since Amiga is definitely capable of doing both sound effects and music at the same time. And if the reason is just that, yeah, but it's hard, then well, try harder. Not my problem, man. Oops. It wasn't uncommon, but I still don't understand why. Since it's possible, because considering it still was possible, the only reasonable explanation is laziness. And yeah, I do understand it's a loaded term, laziness, like lazy programming. Yeah, you shouldn't say that, but in essence, that's what it's all about. I mean, yeah, it's probably not the devs' fault. Devs themselves who are at fault, obviously not. But it's the fucking team's fault for not giving enough time for the development of the game and stuff like that. So yeah, it's lazy. It's lazy, and it's just money hungry and stupid. There's no justification. There's no justification unless you're going for I don't know, artistic reasons. In which case I can kinda understand if it's deliberate. Hey, Sunahel! How are you doing? How you finally made it here? Yeah. I mean, it doesn't destroy the game or anything. I mean, sure. But for me personally, music in a game is a very, very important element. It creates atmosphere, it creates the right setting in the game, it gets you in the right mood. And yeah, I mean, obviously it's not good if the music is playing all the fucking time. But you know what you understand what I'm saying. Oh well. Okay. I sleep. Yeah. Like, come on, give me something. Give me something. I'm actually gonna risk it here and not bother with the cases as much as on the earlier level, since now I died, which technically means I would need to go back. And trust me, I won't. I most definitely won't. I won't go back just for the cases. Let's just jump. Holiday? Alright. Sounds good. Sounds good. Is it just today? Or the rest of the week as well? It's a bank holiday here in Finland as well. Tomorrow I will need to go back to work though. Yeah, Workers' Day. They were just discussing it yesterday on my casual non-SMS stream. Like, looks like it's not a global, it's not a worldwide thing or anything. It depends from country to country. It's being celebrated or not. Apparently they don't celebrate it in Netherlands because Netherlands doesn't like nice things. They don't want their people to be happy. But yeah, in France and Finland we do have it. So technically that makes us the best country in the world. France and Finland. It's not personal. I mean, it's not my fault your country hates its citizens. And again, right-wing party technically won the elections this year, so I guess the joke's on us. Like, who's the real loser now, huh? Huh, biatch? Next week is end of World War II Day, so holiday to... Oh! There's a holiday day for that in France? We have no such thing. Maybe Finnish people don't consider the end of the war a good thing. Oh, really? Already? Oh, I was just getting started. Come on. They lost? Germany lost? Come on. Just loaded my gun. Oh, boo, boo. First of May and 8th of May, yeah. Yeah, we do have the Ascension Day off. That's a bank holiday. Yeah, but strictly speaking, Finland, in World War II, if you look back at the history, Finland was Germany's ally, so there we go. It's not something people really like to say out loud, but that's how it was. We were allied to Germany. I mean, you could argue back in the day we didn't have a choice, but you always have a choice, right? So maybe that's the reason we don't celebrate it. I don't know. I mean, I'm half joking, but maybe there's some truth to it. Maybe that's the reason, actually. Well, to be fair, we did pick the loser's side, so... True. Yeah. And, I mean, Soviet Union did overpower us twice in World War. Well, technically only once, but for all intents and purposes it did happen twice. Finland kinda was able to block Soviet Union advancement in the first attack in '39. But on the next war it didn't. We weren't as lucky. Occupied France also had its share of people helping Nazis. It was all a grand pardon at the end of the war, but shitty stuff happened. It's easier to only remember the heroic winning side, resistance and such, yada yada yada. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, of course. I mean, history is written by winners, by the victors, or how was it? That's how it is. What is? I don't think I'll be able to make the jump. It's not... I don't want to push my luck, because if I don't make that jump, I will just die. Just basically. Yeah, after the war in Finland, there were a couple of organizations that were forced to be shut down because there were national socialist organizations. Even though it's still kind of debatable if they actually were. For example, there was this organization of Finnish women, volunteer women, who went out of their way to help the soldiers in the battlefield, like act as like medics and surgeons and cooks and stuff like that. But it was prohibited to be part of that organization after the war. It's weird. History is weird, guys. No signal. I really need that emote. Starting to look like that. I really need that emote. I guess that's what people want you to believe, indeed. Maybe the analog wasn't that far off back in the day. But yeah, I do know that some people were enraged, even back in the day, that they were being compared to Nazis. I think that was a big exaggeration. Just due to the fact that Finland was allied, they decided to group that organization as Nazis as well. I don't know. I guess I want to go this way. I mean, I really don't want to start risking my life just to get a couple of extra cases. This level is kinda awkward as it is already. Besides the fact that I'm getting no signals, I'm kinda happy with the quality of the picture, don't you guys think? It's pretty good. Pretty damn good. Sound and everything. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's pretty damn good. Yeah. Well, to be fair, after all this effort, I wouldn't have it any other way. Was it you, Hells, who was asking me about the input lag? Whether there was an input lag still present? Now that I've played this real thing for a while, I'm gonna have to say no. It feels extremely responsive in a way that it wasn't responsive maybe before. Big maybe, but that's my gut feeling. I'm gonna say this is much more responsive. Oh yeah? Closer, or what do you want to do with it? What do you want me to do with it? I sound muffled. Okay. Let's see. Microphone levels. I can decrease it to 65. Lick the mic. Needs to be more direct. Think so? That's doable. Let me know if this is any better. I mean, I can adjust it. I have this thing here. It's better. Alright, cool. I mean, I don't have the pop filter on front of the mic now. I don't know if I should. Oh, fuck me. I was definitely trying to grab that, but the game decided not to cooperate this time. Game over. Ah, fuck. Milo Steofilovic. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to here. I have no idea what I'm doing. How's your Mayday going? How you doing, man? Speak of the devil. No signal. The game itself, it's going. It's a decent game. Besides what I told you last time, the fact that the game kind of wants to be an ass at the last level and throw you a curveball, but for the most part, it's definitely playable. The controls are decent. James Bond goes where you want him to go, for the most part. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Like, turns out you do need to collect these cases for the last level, and which is exactly what I'm doing here. So how about that NBA game? Did you complete it? Oh. God damn it. Oh fuck. Not my finest hour playing this game. ESPN Baseball Sega CD. For more sports. Sports! Sports. Do you have Any idea how many games you actually have left at this point? I mean, I'm seeing the 1000 plus number on your channel, but the grand actual total, it's more than 1000, but how much more? Okay, there's no signal is getting kinda annoying. I think it's become more frequent. Nine left? What? Come on, get out of here. Here it is again. I mean, it wasn't present when I started the stream, but now it seems to be happening all the fucking time. It's shorter, but it's more frequent. Maybe I'll it's happening all the fucking time. Let's see. Let's adjust receiver property to 125% HDMI bandwidth. Oh, 9 sports games. Well, that's not too bad. Splice 2 HDMI cables into one super cable. Yeah. But you need 5. You get 5 normal HDMI cables and you will get Captain Planet. There it is again. I don't think the other HDMI cable is affecting this problem in. Oh, what? I fell through the fucking floor. Well, that's just perfect. That's just perfect. I'm really starting to suspect it's the RGB cable itself causing issues. Yeah, I got like 5 new cables. They are from AliExpress, mind you, yes. So there's a chance they are bad quality, but I got like 5 of them. And the previous one that I was using was a brand new one, got from a local hardware store. Brand new, never used, had the same problem. Now I'm using this other one, still the same problem. I find it super hard to believe it's anything to do with the HDMI cable at this point. Like, one bad cable, sure, maybe two, no. And I've never once seen even a single HDMI cable that was bad. They all have been always just working. Every single one. It's something else. It's definitely something else. What kind of cable? It's one from Retro Gaming Cables, but there was some problem with it, and there still is. Like, it's extremely fiddly. You have to very, very carefully position it, just so if it's even 1 millimeter off, the picture disappears. It just boom, gone. I don't want to showcase it because it's always pretty hard to get it back. So yeah, I mean, considering it's already somewhat faulty, it wouldn't be a stretch to say it's the RGB cable itself. Like, there would be other issues with it as well. The thing is though, whenever I have the picture issue, no, on both ends actually, it's really hard to know. I mean, on the SCART end, yeah, it's I never move it now because I have everything set up there, right? But yeah, it happens on both ends. It happens on both ends. There's not much difference. But there's a new cable coming for me from AliExpress as well. So once I have that, let's see if it resolves anything. I really don't understand why the game devs decided it would be a good idea to make the player collect all these cases. They don't add anything to the game. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's not even like they're hidden and you have to solve puzzles. No, they're just there for grab, so I guess you could argue it doesn't really matter. But why? Why? Just for points, okay, I do get it. But yeah. Okay. I don't know what it looks like. It's like... I mean, I've never had it on I've never had it full, which is really strange. Like, you have a life meter, but you can never have full health. Like, why don't just, you know, give you 3 hits in that case? No, but you have 4, but the last one is never fully, it's never filled. Oh, you can climb these. Okay, I didn't know. Alright, so there are hostages in this level. Interesting. Almost got me. Checkpoint. Steve Retro Gaming, hello man. What's up? How was Indie last night? I kinda fell asleep. I was watching your stream, man, and I was super tired. Yeah. And when I woke up, you had already quit your stream. I saw you doing something in a sub. Oh yeah? I don't think I've ever played Fate of Atlantis all the way to the end. Only maybe like a couple of first hours or so. It's on my to-do list. It's one of those games that you have to play to completion someday. Oh, the Maze of Atlantis. Isn't it in that game where you can choose between the action mode or the puzzle mode at the beginning of the game? And the game is a little different based on your choice. Yay, I have 500 points! Don't disk puzzles. Yeah, I have some faint recollection of puzzles like that from that game. Brother of my friend used to play that game back in the day. Actually, the only puzzle I remember is that you have to put the weird orichalcum or some blah 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 beads into that one amulet's mouth, the one that's being carried around by Sophia. Which makes it another game where put gem in mouth is a legit strat. It actually works. Did you already play Last Crusade? It came earlier, it came before Fate of Atlantis though, didn't it? I think first came The Last Crusade and then came Fate of Atlantis. Not that though, huh? Is it awful? Is it though? I remember playing it with my friend on my friend's Atari ST back in the day. I don't recall it being that awful. What was it though? Temple of Doom. Sure. Running out of torch? Oh yeah! Yeah, there was some kind of feature like that in that game. Just popped in to say hi, going to lurk for a bit before heading out. Alright, man. Thanks for popping in. Have a great day. Catch you again later. And have a nice stream of your own. Alright, I'm still alive. Barely. I guess that's the one most people are familiar with, the adventure game actually. Did you have to type commands in that game? More indie confusion. Alright, everybody, if you're into Fate of Atlantis, if you're into indie games, be sure to give Steve's Retro Gaming a shot. He's a really cool guy. I was watching his stream yesterday. Oh, you had the action game. Alright. I understand. But on C64 or Amiga? Yeah, I think you can kind of choose at the beginning of the game if you would like to play the action mode or the puzzle mode. Both on Amiga, alright, yeah. I'm really going out of my way with collecting these cases this time. But if I'll still fail, it's not gonna be my fault. It's not my fault. The game's fault. Oh, separate games, alright. Yeah, my experience with C64 games is actually quite limited. Since I never had a C64 of my own, I only knew like one guy who had a C64. I mean, sure, I guess I knew a couple others, but I wasn't really friends with them, so I wasn't able to use those. I actually only remember playing like a couple of games on C64. Infiltrator and I think it's Winter Games, the one where you have to, where's the ice skating, figure skating thingy. Which I always found was impossible, but then again I was like 6 years old, so... But yeah, Infiltrator I definitely remember. We never understood it though. That's Winter Games, okay, yeah. I don't think Infiltrator is a game for 6-year-olds anyway. I think we tried to take off with the helicopter and we were able to fly around with like a couple of seconds and then we just crashed. Every single time. Yeah, it's not a very good game if you ask me. Fuck! Forgot about that. not horrible or anything, it's just very simple, I think. I used to have it on my dad's PC later, my dad's XT PC. Never really understood it then either. I think there's a sequel as well for that game. You know what? I'm gonna take a look at the other way first. Maybe there's more cases and stuff. Yep, sure is. I know I'm playing it super safe here, but I don't want to take any risks. If you ask me, that was definitely a hit, but the game told otherwise. I'm not complaining. A little problem. I mean, I remember there was a sound cue. Now I don't have it. Yeah, okay, and also there's an enemy who got me. But I'm not dead, I still have 1 hit point. So maybe. Okay, yep, made it. Ba boop beep boop. We're gonna go ahead and adjust the capture card one more time. Let's put it to 150% bandwidth. Maybe that'll do the trick? I don't know. Probably won't, but you never know. Indeed. They're essential. Oh, fuck you. I was actually trying to duck, but the game didn't let me because there was a ladder or a rope beneath me. So he tried to start climbing instead of ducking. I like how the scientists seem to be as good fighters or as good soldiers as anybody else in this game. They're just palette swaps. They function the exact same as any other enemy. Just look different is all. No change. No change. Alright. I will try to change it to 175, but after this I've run out of all the tricks I know. And I will just have to revisit this subject when I get the new RGB cable. Oh, fuck! Is there more stuff here? No? Gun scientists. They are the best of the best. Elite. Elite among elite. They're not doing much research work here now, are they? They're just running around with a gun. Which I suppose makes them exactly gun scientists. That's what they are. That's what you said. Nice. Nice. Okay, I should have plenty of time now. I've collected almost every single case in the whole game. Maybe not every single one, almost every single one. Ah, fuck. These levels really tend to repeat themselves. This is basically the same set of stairs I was climbing a little while ago. The recycling environments here. Okay, I think we made it to the last level. I think next one should be the last one. Yeah, I think so too as well. Should be doable. Should be quite doable. Yep. So here we have... Oh, Zevin, you have a limited time to rescue hostages and exit the shuttle bay. So yes, I do have to rescue the hostages. Alright, let's see what happens. Okay, right off the bat, I have much more time. 74 seconds. Yeah, we should be able to do it. I hope. I hope. No, wait. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Why didn't he jump? Let's jump. Right. So this is not the run. Not yet. To be fair, yeah, I did fuck up a couple of times. Yeah, I have 3 credits, so this should be doable now. Should be doable. Fuck you! Come on! I'm back! Oh, come on! No! Oh! It's still super tight. It's still super tight. Oh, come on! Seriously. That one mistake might already have cost me the run. Can't go. No! Come on, move! 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 Is that it? Did we do it? It says mission completed, but is it actually? Please say it's actually completed. Nice cutscene. What the? Okay then. That's one of the weirdest end credits I've ever seen. Like, you don't get any animation besides the one plane flying across the sky. But like the end story is that, okay, I've done it and now I get to have a vacation for 6 months. Which is followed up by the Soviets sending 2 agents behind me, after me, and apparently they will try to get me killed. And the last thing I see is that, yeah, I'm going to the place I was going to leave for vacation.